Hello dear students, in today's video session we shall take up session 1 on chapter 3 of class 12th reproductive health. Topics that will be covered in today's session are reproductive health, its related problems and strategies to solve them, population explosion, its causes, impacts and measures to control it. After this session, you will be able to learn, understand the concept of reproductive health, know the importance of reproductively healthy society, acknowledge the problems related to reproductive health, get knowledge about strategies to counter the problems related to reproductive health, be aware about the causes and impacts of population explosion. In previous classes, you all have studied about the need and importance of reproduction for survival of any species on the earth. Will a reproductively unhealthy person leave a healthy progeny behind? No. Therefore, knowledge about reproductive health is very important for any society to be healthy in all aspects. Let us discuss about the need and importance of reproductive health. Reproductive health means population having healthy reproductive organs with normal functions and can produce normal healthy progeny. It also includes the emotional and social aspects of reproduction. According to World Health Organization, reproductive health means well-being in all aspects of reproduction, that means physical, emotional, behavioral and social. Therefore, a society with people having physically and functionally normal reproductive organs, normal emotional and behavioral interaction among them can be called reproductively healthy. Problems associated with reproductive health. After knowing that what reproductive health means, let us discuss what are the problems that are being faced by our society are related to reproductive health. You can see a list of problems that are related to reproductive health. Let us discuss them one by one. First and the foremost problem that is encountered to achieve reproductively healthy society is increasing population. As we know, when population increases, the resources become limited, therefore, the population becomes unhealthy and that results into poor reproductive health of the population. Second concern is lack of proper knowledge about what are the problems related to maintaining reproductive health. There are so many myths and misconceptions that we find in population which are related to sex related aspects. For example, proper knowledge about the functioning of reproductive organ, problem related to adolescence, unawareness regarding safe and hygienic sexual practices. This lack of awareness leads to increase in the rates of sexually transmitted diseases. Another problem is lack of promoting introduction of sex education at school level that promotes myths and misconceptions among youngsters. Next is increase in infant mortality rate and maternal mortality rate, due to which a healthy progeny and healthy population is not produced. There is increase in the rates of female feticide that imbalances the sex ratio and so does affect reproductive health. The number of infertility cases are increases with time at a high rate that affects reproduction purpose of a species. After acknowledging the reproductive health problems, now let us discuss about the strategies that are adopted by government and non-government agencies in order to promote a reproductively healthy society. First of all, awareness should be created through programs by using all the possible means like media, whether it is printable or audio or visual. It is the equal responsibility of all the adults, parents, teachers, friends as well as close relatives to provide correct information and be willing to open a dialogue with young adults, children, to sensitize them about reproductive health. By promoting introduction and proper imparting of sex education in schools, colleges, the most of the reproductive problems can be sorted. Creating proper awareness about sexually transmitted diseases, their symptoms, educating people, especially fertile couples and marriageable individuals about birth control options, pre and post-natal care, infant and child care, importance of breastfeeding, equal opportunity for males and females will help in bringing up socially conscious and healthy families of desired size. Other reproductive strategies are creating awareness about problems of population explosion, sex abuse and sex related crimes will help the youngsters to become more vigilant about all these issues. Further, by providing provisions and availability of strong infrastructural facilities as well as professional expertise and material support for successful implementation of health plans will help in achieving the goal of reproductively healthy society. This also helps in providing medical facilities and care to the people with reproduction related problems. With advancement in techniques, implementation of new and better or upgraded facilities with respect to reproductive health will help us to achieve the goal. There should be complete ban on all the techniques that lead to fetal sex determination which ends up into female feticide. Large scale child immunization programs also aids in attaining this goal. In order to decrease the maternal and infant mortality rates, certain programs or steps can be taken up like better awareness of sex related matters, increase in medically assisted deliveries, better postnatal care, improved reproductive health of the society is indicated by presence of small families in the population that will lead to healthy population followed by better detection and cure for sexually transmitted diseases. One of the other strategy to attain reproductive health in educating people about misuse of amniocentesis. Amniocentesis is a technique in which a small amount of amniotic fluid is taken out from the amniotic cavity from the mother in order to study the blood cells of the fetus, get information about the chromosomal pattern of the fetus. No doubt there are so many advantages of performing amniocentesis. For example, it helps to detect the presence of chromosomal abnormalities like Down syndrome in the fetal stage. On the other hand, there is a major disadvantage of this process as this procedure tells about the chromosomal pattern of the fetus, so it also tells about the sex of the fetus which promote female feticide. Amniocentesis also carries slight risk of miscarriage. Reproductive health can be maintained by promoting the use of contraceptives to control the population explosion and to provide possible solution to the infertile couples with the help of assisted reproductive techniques. Coming on to the next topic, as you can see in the picture that India is a country becoming lessened to accommodate a huge amount of number of people. The world population in 1900 was about 2 billion and it has increased up to 6 billion by the year 2000. Indian population was approximately 350 million at the time of independence, but it has reached to about 1 billion by the end of year and crossed 1 billion in May 2000. As you all know, India is now the most populous country in the world. It has taken over China in April 2023 and become the most populous country in the world. If you talk about the causes of population explosion, so the first main cause is increased in the health facilities and better living conditions of the people. Further, because of increased health facilities, there is a rapid decrease in the death rate, maternal mortality rate and infant mortality rate. So, population size increases. India is not only the most populous country, but it is also the country with more number of youngest population, due to which there is high increase in the number of people who are in reproducible age. Population explosion leads to scarcity of all the basic resources like food, shelter and clothing. Coming on to the steps that are taken by government to control the population explosion are: regularly government is motivating for having smaller families by using various contraceptive methods. This is the topic that we are going to take up in next session. Government has promoted the practice of hum do, hamare do, we two are two in order to the check on population explosion. Many couples adopted one child norm to keep a check on increasing population. By increasing marriageable age of female to 18 years and male to 21 years. By putting a ban on child marriage, government has taken huge step to control the population as well as to maintain healthy society. Government is also giving incentives to the couple who are with small families in order to prevent population explosion. Let us discuss abbreviations used in this topic. RCH stands for Reproductive and Child Health Care, STDs, Sexually Transmitted Diseases, HIV, Human Immunodeficiency Virus, AIDS, Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome, MMR, Maternal Mortality Rate, IMR, Infant Mortality Rate. Now, it is time to practice some questions to enhance the knowledge. What do you understand by reproductive health? Why knowledge of reproductive health is important in the society? What is amniocentesis? What are its advantages and disadvantages? List any 3 causes of population explosion. Mention any 2 measures taken by government to control population explosion. Very good. You all have understood today's session very well. With this, we have now come to the end of today's session. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Happy learning. In the next session, we will meet again with a new topic, birth control methods. Thank you.